Hey everybody, so I decided to go ahead and switch out my S.P.E.W from CRKT. It's been a very good work knife, but there were some little issues with it. So I decided to replace it. And what I ended up getting that I got yesterday was a buck knife. I got their small Selkirk. So let's go ahead and kind of compare the two and see what it is. Now I know what y'all are saying. Obviously there's no comparison. And there's really not. This was a good neck knife. And I just need something a little bit more robust for my work as a park ranger. So I needed something that's bigger and stronger. And I have a lot of other butt knives that I like. They're 110 model that have been real faithful for me. So I'm giving them a try with more of a fixed blade. So that's my first fixed blade with them. And CRKTs, I had them since the military. Loved the brand, and this was a really good knife. It holds the blade pretty good, and I haven't sharpened it in a month. So let's see how it does. I know this is a little bit hard. So, still good after a month. But I mean, it pretty much kind of ended up just becoming my box cutter for when I needed it at the job. Cut some tape on boxes and all that stuff that I needed at the job. The handle was really smooth and everything. It looks really good. I like this edge. It was easy to sharpen and everything. And it came pretty sharp off the box. I got tiny hands, so, it was a good grip for me to do what I need to do. I just need something a little bit more robust for my daily carry at work. So that's why I'm giving this a try. But if they still make these and you want a really small neck knife or just a small knife, fixed blade, you can't go wrong with this. Now, it's not heavy duty. It's really thin and temper, all the way up. And so if you're really trying to like dig in, bend and all that stuff, I know this is going to snap the tape off. I mean, honestly, I haven't done it. I had it for a good couple of years. But yeah, I mean, it's not heavy duty. But for light work, light basic work and everything, this was a perfect knife. And I'm definitely going to keep it everything and use it probably for a little small, open up Amazon boxes and everything like that. So this is definitely a keeper for life. So, going to the butt knife. Right off the bat, it looked good and everything like that. I wore it to work yesterday for the first time, so I got it right before I left. And even though it's more of a robust knife, I noticed some issues with it. First issue I noticed with the holster. I had it on my belt like this, but with just the holes right here and this aligned with that, so you can't really rotate this and chomp it down and everything, I really do think that the holster could came better. Compared to my other one, it's like with this, I can have it, set like that. I could do the angles where it's more of, a cross draw. Just because the holes are on both sides, it's easier to just take some 550 cord and basically do whatever the heck I want with this holster, with the sheath for it. And to get it set up the way I want. With this one, I can't do that. I had to put a little bit more thought process into it, which ain't that bad, but I really do think they could have done better with the sheath. The knife does stay in. I mean, it rattles a little bit, everything like that, but it does stay in. I think this one rattles a little bit too. Just not as noticeable as this. I mean, just listen to the sound. So, sheath could have been done better, Belk. Could have been done better. Alright. Now with the knife, it's definitely bigger. It's pretty big. Good thickness to it. Not as big as, like, I don't know, like my K-bar and all that stuff from the military. But, I mean, definitely good. You know, it goes all the way down. So, it's, you know, you got that strength there. And, you know, kind of feels good in the hand, the angle. They have this little portion right here, which is not for fingers or anything. That's really for, you know, a fire rod to make fire and everything. But the big thing that I noticed right off the bat is this moving this finger across. I mean, I don't know y'all can tell, but my thumb's getting stuck there. There's a little bubble from where the handle meets the metal, and they did not do this good. So I might have to try sand it down or move it up a little bit, crank it down, which is actually kind of a great disappointment because this handle material is pretty much the same type and same setup, where, you know, you got the screws in that hold it in place. Same thing with my S.P.E.W. And this, I don't feel anything. It's real flush, and I had this for a while. Never any problems. This one, I mean, if you're really doing a lot of work all day on this knife and everything, I'm feeling that this cut was not fun to knife, but I'm feeling like, you know, you're going to get some wear on your fingers, some blisters and all that stuff, because it's not perfectly flush. I could probably loosen this, kind of readjust it, see I can make it even, crank it down, but to me, that's not a good sign. So that was a disappointment. And like I said, I love butt knives. I got 2 other ones. They work great, no problems, anything like that. My first fits blade from them. And I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put it through its work and everything. I did buy it, so I'm going to put it through its work. And, you know, get my money out of it. But, there's some obvious flaws right off the bat. And I don't know what to say about that. So maybe their other ones are good, but this small Selkirk, yeah, I don't know what belt did. Maybe their quality just went down over the years. I really hope that's not the case, because that was a good, reliable brand for me. It's like the CRKTs, and I mean, I can't imagine CRKTs going bad, but I mean, I'm going to put it through its work, do a review later, and see how it does after a couple of months in the field. But so far, not impressed. Not impressed, Buck. But anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. Take care. Stay safe.